Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Trivia 10, episode 5 of this quadrant. We got Andrew Parker here, Mr. Wafellow from the Escape Podcast. Never been on the Trivia 10 before, so welcome in. Excited to have you. You're kind of like a trivia master. If you're a fan of movie trivia, check out the links his links in the description because he does a ton of this on his YouTube channel. So I have high expectations here. So how are you feeling coming in today? How you doing?
Well, yeah, I mean, it is my thing. It's what my content is based on, my Wafellow content. So it really depends on what it's on. So we'll have to see. But you know, there's always stuff. Trivia is my job, but there's still stuff all the time that I don't know. So I never know. Yeah,
trivia is a tricky one. It's all just depends on how recently you were thinking about the content. Like it could be a movie you love that you just haven't seen forever. But all these movies that we pulled, questions we pulled from movies you have logged on your Letterboxd. So Wafellow on Letterboxd is where we took them from. But a new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Of course, this is a Tuesday episode where he's going to go through the 10 questions. And on Friday, he's going to play the Real Reveal game. And the sum of his score between the two episodes will be his overall score for this quadrant. Here's the first question, multiple choice. In Alien, what is the name of the cat? Is it Ripley, Jonesy, Nostromo, or Ridley?
Okay. So yeah, I watched Alien for the first time ever this year. I think Ripley and Ridley are things to throw me off. I'm gonna go Jonesy for some reason. I feel like that is a character in there. I don't know if it's the cat or not though. I'm gonna go Jonesy. I've only seen it once.
Jonesy is correct, though. You got it right. You avoided the smoke and mirrors of Ripley being Sigourney Weaver's character name, Ridley being the director, and Nostromo being the name of the ship. But I was surprised when you started talking your thought process through that. I did not know you were going to be landing on Jonesy. So good work.
Yeah, I got it.
5 points off the bat. Nice. Going on to the second multiple choice question here. And Don't Worry, Darling, what is the name of the fictional town in California where they live? Is it Victory, Legacy, Reality, or Embassy?
Also a good movie. Also have only seen it once. I'm just gonna go Embassy.
Embassy's the guess. It's not the right answer. It's Victory is the name of the town. Welcome to Victory, the tagline of the movie. Gotcha. 5 points. Next multiple choice question here, the final one of the multiple choice bunch. What president was the secret train station named after in The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Is it Abraham Lincoln, Franklin D. Roosevelt, John F. Kennedy, or Theodore Roosevelt?
It'd be Franklin D. Roosevelt.
It is indeed. You didn't fall for the, knowing it was the Roosevelt train station and being like, crap, which president was it between the two? But you're absolutely right. Franklin D. Roosevelt was confident you were going to get the Amazing Spider-Man question right. But
Give me Spider-Man. I'm pretty good. Yeah, that was because that was the president that had polio, I believe, and to
needed the secret
hide him. Yeah, they had secret train stations.
Exactly. Yep. So 10 points so far. Going on to the general trivia questions now that aren't going to be multiple choice. Okay. In Man of Steel, which retail store gets heavily damaged during the battle between Superman and General Zod in Smallville?
Yeah, we on the podcast, we don't like this movie very much. Not one of our favorites, and it's been probably a decade since I've seen it. I'm just gonna say a Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree, fair guess for not having seen it in a while, but Sears is the right answer.
Sears.
One of those just weird product placements in movies where there's a big Sears department store taking place during the whole battle.
And to be fair, they probably destroy like hundreds upon hundreds of stores in that movie. Yeah. They're destroying lots of stuff.
The result of them destroying that many stores changed the course of comic book movies forever, where they just put everything in the middle to open as opposed to being no more Sears have been destroyed since. But next general trivia question. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow's compass does not point north. Where does it point instead?
Yeah, it points to what he desires most.
You are absolutely correct. The compass will point to whatever the holder of the compass desires most in this world. 10 points. We're back on track here. So you're at a total of 20 so far. Entering the back half of the trivia quiz now. In Silence of the Lambs, Clarice seeks advice from Hannibal Lecter in order to catch a serial killer she is hunting. What is that serial killer's name?
Oh, boy. I watched this back when I lived in Florida. Amazing movie. Blown away by it when I saw it. I can picture them. I know they were like taking people's skin or something. The Skin Killer.
You're thinking of the right person, but it's not the Skin Killer. It's Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill is his name.
That was tough.
Shout out Josh Allen. Not correct there. Let's see if we can get back on track. We got 4 questions left here. You got 20 points total. Question number 7. Speaking of football, which college football team does Forrest play for in Forrest Gump?
Is it not Alabama? Roll Tide.
It is Alabama. You're correct. Not tripped up there. Alabama Crimson Tide.
I'm
One
from
of the
Alabama. My
Yep.
mom went there,
Oh.
so I should know that.
Yeah, that would have been even worse.
Would have been bad if I didn't get that.
Yeah, Alabama Crimson Tide is correct. Up to 30 points now. 3 questions left. Final of the general trivia questions before we get into something else here. So number 8, which English model is Mary obsessed with in About Time?
Oh no, they go to the museum as part of their thing. I don't know her name.
Mm-hmm.
Angela.
It is a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know her name. I can picture the scene, but yeah, no way.
Yep, Kate Moss is the right answer there. It was the final one of like the general trivia question, and that's a tricky one for sure. About Time's a movie I've seen like a ton of times, so I wouldn't expect anyone who like isn't as diehard of a fan to know that one. But
it's a good movie. It's one of my favorites.
Number 9 now is going to be a Letterboxd based question where there's 3 movies here. We have Big Hero 6, No Time to Die, and Birds of Prey. We have 3 Letterboxd graphs. You don't know what the average rating is, but you can see what the distribution of the ratings are. You have to match up which movie to which Letterboxd rating graph for these 3.
Okay. I think Big Hero 6 is pretty beloved, so I'm going to give that 8. That seems to have the highest scores there. I don't think most people are giving Big Hero 6 a 1 star or below. So I'm going to go Big Hero 6 is A. Birds of Prey was a little overhated. It's not great, but I found it pretty entertaining. Kind of the upper half of the DCEU. It's not one of my least favorites, at least. Better than Man of Steel. So No Time to Die, I feel like people liked, but these are kind of similar in terms of graphs. I'm gonna go Birds of Prey as B and No Time to Die as C.
So from left to right, you're going A, C, B for Big Hero 6A. Yep, perfectly done.
Boom.
15 points total, 3 for 3. You worked that perfectly. Big Hero 6 being the most beloved of the bunch, and then Birds of Prey a little more middle of the road on the ratings, and No Time to Die mostly just people slapping around a 4-star on that. But perfect 15 there. So you got 45 points now going into our final question here, which is the cast question. So guess the movie from the cast. I'm going to give you 1 cast member of a movie, and you have to guess what movie it is. You get 1 guess. If you get it right, perfect. You get 20 points. If you get it wrong, we're going to reveal another member of the cast, and we'll go down to 15 points, subtracting 5 points each time.
Okay.
First cast member we have is Sam Claflin.
Yeah. Maybe he was in Just Because It's Me, The Greatest Showman.
It is not The Greatest Showman. So going on for 15 points here. Sam Claflin and Matt Smith.
Last Night in Soho?
It is Last Night in Soho. There
you
go. Going from seeing Sam Claflin and being completely stumped to getting it off Matt Smith. That's impressive. I thought for sure like you would at least your mind would go to like the Hunger Games movies for a second with Finnick Odair of Sam Claflin, but impressive. Last Night in Soho is correct.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you end at 60 points here, which on the leaderboard for this portion, remember your score is going to be the addition of this and the Friday episode. But for this quadrant here, score of 60 is going to tie you for number 1 with Cam Walsh for this general trivia. Puts you above Sammy J Reacts, puts you above Soups, and pushes Alex Coleman in that danger territory of potentially being eliminated here because the top 4 out of these 6 are going to be going on to the playoffs here. So you're in a good position. Now your score again is going to be the addition of this plus Friday's episode. So you're not in the clear yet. You're in a very good spot being tied for number 1 there with Cam. So
take that.
How do you feel about your performance today?
I'm feeling good. I mean, Sammy, Matt, Alex, they're all people I've met and have been on the pod and I've filmed trivia with. And, I like showing them what's what. That's what I'll say.
Well, great work. 60 points. First time on the Trivia 10. A very good spot for Friday, but we'll see you back in the Friday episode. We're going to tackle 3 rounds of the Real Reveal game to see if you can clinch yourself into the playoffs. New episodes every Tuesday and Friday, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment. Go check out his content for more trivia content as well. And again, if you want to see the game he's going to be playing on Friday, you can play it for yourself, moviereveal.io. New games every single day. With that, we will see you in a couple days. Peace.